In this video, we'll look at whether potassium hydroxide, that's KOH, is ionic or covalent. The short answer is that KOH itself, as a compound, it's an ionic compound, but we have this hydroxide here, and within this hydroxide polyatomic ion, we do have a covalent bond between the oxygen and the hydrogen. On the periodic table, potassium, that is a metal. Then we have oxygen here, that's a nonmetal, and hydrogen, that's also a nonmetal. So we have a metal and nonmetals bonded together. That gives us an ionic bond. And because it's an ionic bond, we really need to look at the charges between each of the ions. So for the potassium right here, it's in group 1. It has a 1 plus ionic charge. And then the hydroxide, it's a polyatomic ion. The whole thing, it has a 1 minus ionic charge. Good one to remember. The positive ion and the negative ion, they stick together. They're opposites, so they're attracted. That forms our ionic bond. Let's talk about the hydroxide ion for just a moment. So for the hydroxide ion, we said the oxygen, that's a nonmetal. And then the hydrogen, we said that was a nonmetal. Nonmetal plus nonmetal, that gives us a covalent bond. Bond between the oxygen and hydrogen in the hydroxide ion, that is covalent or molecular. But the bond between the positive potassium and that negative hydroxide ion, that's an ionic compound. So in answer to the question whether potassium hydroxide, KOH, is ionic or covalent, overall it's ionic, but we do have a covalent bond between the oxygen and the hydrogen in this hydroxide ion. This is Dr. B. Thanks for watching.